Hey girlfriends, on today your girl is about to show you how I go from freshly washed moisturized hair to the struggle flat twist, y'all, into this beautiful protective style with these clip-ins. So if you want to see how your girl arrived here, just keep on watching because we about to dig into it right now. Aight? Okay guys, so here we are. We have arrived at freshly washed hair. And I've already added my leave-in conditioner, and I believe I was using the Main's H2O, which I will have a video coming out for that soon, so y'all be on the lookout for that wash day. Also, let me know in the comments if you would like me to do a get ready with me, because I was thinking about doing it with this video, but I decided to just keep it as protective styling. So let's get into what I'm doing. So first what I'm doing is sectioning off my hair into like 3 sections. So the first section is going to be for some flat twists, because y'all know I have fragile edges and I always like to protect them. And I thought it was going to be a nice addition to the overall style. So after I get my proportions right, I'm going to section this off. Then I'm going to part my hair to create the second section. Now the second section is going to be specifically for my cover-up. So I'm just going to twist this loosely just so I can access it easier in a moment. Now I'm doing the same thing to the other side, and I have that completed. Now I'm going to take some oil because I need to lock in the moisture from my leave-in conditioner. However, I had my thoughts about this H2O Main's Choice oil. There was an ingredient in it that I didn't really care for, so I decided to take my Jamaican black castor seed oil and use that instead. After you get the oil nicely applied to your hair, you want to take your brush, your detangling brush, and start to work that section and just make sure that it's nicely detangled. After that, I am just going to roughly flat twist my hair here because I was not looking to do these neat. So excuse the way that these look, but I did not care for the sake of time. I just wanted to hurry up and get these done so that I could move on to the clip-ins. So now I'm taking my loosely twisted leave out section and I'm going to apply my curly custard by Cocoblack, which I totally love this stuff. You guys got to try it. And this is not sponsored, by the way, at all. I just love this product and I really think it's bomb. So okay, so back to the hair. So I just wanted to brush through this section just to make sure it was nicely detangled, and then I just added some more of the curly custard to my hair, and now I'm just going to start the flat twist process. Okay guys, so just some transparency here. Your girl could be a lot better with these flat twists, but I'm working on it. I am working on it. So after I get done flat twisting this little section, I'm going to move on to the section in front of it, and I'm just going to do a flat twist with that again. And I'm taking my hydration therapy spray by Main's Choice H2O, and I just wanted to make sure that it was nicely hydrated before I started flat twisting it. And now I'm taking my Eco Styling Gel, and I'm just going to apply that just to make sure that it's nice and sleek when I start to do the flat twist. And then last but not least, we are taking the Style Factor Edge Booster, and I just want to make sure that my edges are nicely sleeked, and I'm just going to brush them nicely so that my hair can lay down, and I'm going to start this flat twist process. I made it my business to get these flat twists perfected to the best of my ability because I did not want them to look rough. So that's why I made sure that I properly moisturized them and I applied enough gel so that my hairs would lay down and it would look more neat. So when I get down to almost the bottom, before I get to my ear, we want to add in some hair. Now this hair I've had laying around in the house, so I just grabbed it out of my trash bag. I got a trash bag full of hair, and I'm like, I need to use this up. So I'm like, let me apply this so I can make the twist longer. So I have done this one time before, but I forgot the method that I used. So I basically freehanded this, and I basically wrapped the hair around one side. So I took one piece of the braiding hair and wrapped it around one piece of my hair, and took the other side and wrapped it around the other piece. And I just created a flat twist that way, making sure that I held it really tight, not too tight where it was breaking my hair, but tight so that the twist stayed together and that the hair did not slip out. Once I get to the bottom where there is no more hair to flat twist, I'm just going to two strand twist down to the end. Once I get to a nice length, I'm going to rubber band it in place. And I'm basically going to use that so that I can pull it up later on and kind of make it, you know, a little fancy. So now I'm just going to flat twist this section here the same way I did on the other side. And I'm just going to speed it up just a tad, just for the sake of time. Okay, and now I'm just going to take the oil and I'm going to apply it to my front section because I want to make sure that it's nicely moisturized before I apply the gel and start applying the flat twist. I'm also going to give this a light brush because I want to make sure that my edges are nicely sleeked down and that my hair is laying down properly. And then I'm just going to go through my section with my detangling brush just so that I can flat twist in peace without fighting with these tangles and knots. Now, if y'all ask me what these faces is about, I could not tell you, child. I do not know. Obviously, I must be tender-headed or something because I'm not even flat twisting my hair that hard. And I'm sitting over here acting like a little kid, like I'm just hurting myself. Okay, so after I'm done with the twist, I'm just going to apply the Camille Rose Cocoa Nibs and Honey Scalp Oil to my hair because I'm going to have the clip-ins in, and I still can access my scalp, but I just want to make sure that my scalp is nicely moisturized before I apply these clip-ins. So let's get started. So I'm using the Pretty Crown clip-ins, which I have used these before. So I have washed them and they have been conditioned. So they just need to be lightly detangled. And of course they need some more moisture so they're not, you know, dry looking. But I'm going to take the whitest one and I'm going to apply it to the very back of my head because that is going to be the whitest. And I'm just going to clip it down in place. And I'm just going to work my way up in sections. But as I move on along the way, I do find that I do have gaps. And I'm just going to go in and fill those in, you know, after I get to the top. So one thing I will say is that these clip-ins were super user-friendly. They were super easy to clip on. They were super easy to uninstall. And I'm telling you, my texture really came through looking like these clip-ins. Wait till I take it down. Y'all are going to see. But here's one of the gaps that I decided to fill in because I felt like I needed more hair there. But in a few minutes, you're going to see I'm going to be taking that same clip in out because I felt like my hair was too bulky once I took the leave out of the twist. So now I am just filling in this top section here. So now I'm going to take the very ends of the flat twists that are in the front, and I'm just going to create like a, almost like a braid or like a headband. That's what I created, almost like a headband. And then I just put the gold pieces in there to hold it in place Plus, it was gonna make it look even more bomb. And then I'm cutting off the extra pieces of hair and I am tucking in the end parts. Now I'm taking the Maui Moisture Gel and I'm just going to apply that to my hair after I get done spraying it. And this is just going to help the hair look more tamed. And it's also going to clump the curls even more. And also give it like a little bit of a shine as well. After I'm completely done with that, the next day has arrived and now I am going to take down the flat twist. So I'm taking my olive oil here and I'm going to apply that to my hands. And next I'm going to start taking down the flat twist layer by layer and just watch these curls. I'm telling you, that curling custard really did its thing. My curls like really mimicked the clip-ins. And so it really looked it very natural once I got completely done. Now I'm just removing some extra hair I put above the clip-ins because I didn't want the track piece to show. So that was my cover up until my twist dried completely. And I'm just gonna take down the other twist on the other side and then we are going to be done. Well, I thought I was done until I felt like, this looks too bulky. So I end up removing that clip-in that I said I was earlier. And it had to go bye-bye because I felt like it was making my head look like a mop. So I got rid of it and then the hairstyle really started to look more natural. And I'm just going to tuck in this little worrisome piece that keeps popping his head out with a bobby pin. And then I'm just going to clip in my hair so that it stays in place, covering up all the tracks. I gotta say, after I completely finished covering up all the clip-ins, the style turned out amazing. I thought the style was so beautiful and it looked so natural. So I recommend that you guys give clip-ins a try if you have not already. Look how full my back looked. It just looked like a beautiful head of kinky hair. So if you guys enjoyed this content as much as me, don't forget to hit that like button because it really helps out the algorithm. And before you go, smash that subscribe button. Let's keep growing this KurlFriend community. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Bye.